Hello, Virgo. You gorgeous Virgo, you. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, morning, whenever, wherever you are when you watch this video. Hope all is going well. I know it's a little dim in here, but I'm having a hard time getting the lighting right, and so that I don't have glare on the cards when I hold them up. So hopefully, you know, this is okay. Please excuse my very amateurish video production skills, but so it goes. Okay, let's get into it. Virgo, we're gonna do a spread for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you just feel drawn to Virgo because you have a lot of it in various places in your chart. I don't know that much about astrology, but I do know that depending on my mood, sometimes my ascendant or my moon sign will resonate. Even sometimes my Venus will resonate, but it depends. I guess it just depends on what's strong in your chart at the time that you look at it, or the time that you're watching the video. As I've said in some of the other recent videos that I've put up, I've been gone for about 4 or 5 months, and I'm excited to be back and to do these videos again. I think that most of the people that are going to be drawn to these videos are intuitives, maybe even card readers yourselves, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just simple spread, past, present, future, and an advice card, and then pull some clarifiers and pull some oracle cards at the end. For we're going to start, you know, small, looking at the details, and then we'll broaden out. I'm going to hold up the cards so that you can see them yourselves, because these are general spreads and I'm trying to break them down to astrological sign. You know, all parts may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest. I will be holding up the cards, so things may resonate with you in a way that I'm not explaining, but by seeing the card you may connect to it. If you are interested in completing this journey with me, please click the subscribe button. I'd like to make this as interactive an experience as possible, so if you have any comments, please leave them for me. If you have any suggestions as to what kind of spreads you'd like to see or what topics, let me know, okay? All right, without further ado, and without any more of my yapping, let's get on with the spread. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Ancestors. Let's see what's happening for Virgo in the week or two ahead. It's going to be a shortish spread, only covering the energies of the next week or so, no more than 2 weeks. What's the energy that Virgo is leaving behind? What's the energy that Virgo is coming out of? What's the past, recent past for Virgo? What's the energy that Virgo is leaving? Please, Spirit, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy that Virgo is leaving behind? What's the present? What's the energy Virgo finds themselves in right now? The energy that Virgo is moving into in the near future. What's the advice? What's our advice? What's the best course of action for Virgo right now? I did get 2. I'll take those 2. I'll take them. All right, so the energy that you're leaving, that you're coming out of right now, is the 4 of Swords. So time of rest, time of peace. For some of you, it will have been a time of truce, making up. This card in this deck is called the Truce card. This is the Thoth deck. I like this deck a lot. Some of the meanings are different. And this is very much a card of making peace, making amends. So you're coming out of a situation recently where you've either made amends with a person or made amends with a situation, and you're resting. Right now you're in an energy of the 9 of Swords. Oh, Virgo, you're being really hard on yourself for some reason. We'll pull clarifiers and we'll find out what's going on there. You're coming into the energy of patience, of Temperance. Temperance is coming in pretty soon, which is great. So let me take my bracelets off so I don't make all this noise with them. You're coming into a space of temperance, coming into the near future, which is a nice healing energy. It's also an energy of you taking control, and it's an alchemy card, right? So you're going to take bits and pieces from different places and you're going to make them work. It's also can be sometimes a card of teamwork, which is a weird interpretation, but that's how it works for me sometimes. So bringing together various elements in a project, in a relationship, in friendships, wherever, but you're going to bring together these various elements and you're going to make them work together in some way. Your advice is the Fool and the Seven of Cups, which is saying, you know, take that leap of faith, make a decision. Seven of Cups, there's a lot of indecision that's going with that Nine of Swords energy, where you're being really hard on yourself. So maybe you have a lot of options, you're just not sure which one to take, or you're afraid to make the wrong decision. Your advice is to make a decision, is to get clear your head, and take that leap of faith, start something new. That seems to be the advice, but let's pull some clarifiers, Virgo. Let's see what we have going on for you. Okay, I'm going to use this deck. It's called the I have to look it up. Ephemeral Visions deck. Beautiful deck. I don't know how well it's going to photograph because it's very pale, a lot of gold leaf, very pale colors. It's very Art Deco deck, but it's beautiful. So let's use this deck. Hopefully it'll come through well for clarifiers. Okay, why the Four of Swords for Virgo? What's going on there with that Four of Swords? And we have the Page of Wands, some kind of news. Why the Page of Wands? Why the Page of Wands, Spirit? Thank you. What happened here? Why the Page of Wands, please? The Nine of Swords again. Feel like some kind of news. You got some kind of news that made you feel really bad, and it's kind of thrown you for a loop. Why the Nine of Swords? The Nine of Swords coming out for you everywhere, Virgo. What's going on? Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords, Spirit? The Six of Wands. Okay, so something came. So you got some kind of news that really dealt a blow to your ego here. Made you feel really bad about yourself for some reason, and it's kind of put you in this place of just like I don't want to say like a coma, but it's put you in this really meditative state, this need to just have a lot of rest. I'm feeling like crying, a lot of crying, a lot of why me? Yeah, you got the Wheel of, it came out in reverse, and I don't usually do reversals, but it did definitely come out in reverse. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse in the past. So something, you got some kind of news that put a halt to your plans, right? Made you feel really bad about yourself for some reason, and it's put you in this state of rest. You're not moving forward. You're just kind of, I don't want to say wallowing in it, but it's taking a lot of your energy, or it has taken a lot of your energy, because that's the past. The present, however, you're in the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords, Spirit? Why the Nine of Swords? You're letting this self-hatred and doubt consume you. Why the Nine of Swords? The Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, been hurt in battle. So something didn't work out your way. Something really didn't go your way. And the King of Swords. So maybe you just broke up, you know. I don't want to necessarily say it's romantic. It is relationship-wise, right? So it could have been a relationship with, And because it's a King of Swords, it could have been just bad news. You got bad news on the legal front. For some of you, I'm getting you got some kind of, maybe you lost a court case, or you lost a struggle that you were having with a contract. It could be a job that you didn't get that you were hoping to get. And it's really kind of thrown you for a loop. It's given you, it's knocked your self-confidence. For some, it is a breakup. Yeah, it's putting you in judgment mode right now as well. So you're reassessing, you're looking at your life, and you're judging yourself, and you're being really hard on yourself right now, Virgo. You're being really hard on yourself. Ace of Cups, so something new is coming in for you. And the Ace of Cups says also that this is something, so a couple things. For some of you, I'm getting newness is definitely going to come in if you can make that leap of faith with the Fool energy. But I'm also getting, for some of you, the news that you got was really disappointing because it had something to do with, for some of you, a relationship that you were hoping would work out. I feel like, Virgo, your partner, your love interest was King of Swords, so he or she, I don't want to put gender to it because it's just the energy of cruel words. Basically, you probably got a mean text message or an email, or you were told something by this person directly to your face that really threw you for a loop. Yeah, the Emperor, I'm getting really like heavy, strict, kind of controlling energy. So you definitely are letting this other person or this situation get the best of you and kind of weigh you down. We need to get you a little out of that energy, Virgo. I'm feeling really like I'm getting this like sense of being like trapped, right? Or being stuck, this really heavy energy of being stuck in a room and not knowing how to move forward. All right, let's look at art. What's the energy that's coming into your sphere? What energy is coming into your life in the near future, Virgo? We've got art, which in traditional decks is Temperance leading up, which, you know, you kind of can't really ask for a much better card when you're healing from a disappointment. Temperance, being ruled by Archangel Michael, will aid in healing from this situation. You need to be kind to yourself, right? Okay, why art? Why art? What's the energy coming in for Virgo? Why art? Aha, Knight of Pentacles. So focused, very focused, detail-oriented energy coming in for you, along with the Knight of Cups. So I think you just need to be patient. I think you're going to have some options for you. If we're talking about love right now, Virgo, you're going to have a couple of options coming in. You're disappointed with this relationship, but it looks like you're going to have a few suitors coming in. Some are going to be, you know, just super romantic, and some are going to really want to be in it for the long haul. So let's see what else we're getting here for you. Why Temperance? Why Temperance? What's the energy coming in? Ooh, the Well. So this is a card that's unique to this deck. It's a card about creativity, digging in deep into your sources of, well, connecting to source, and tapping into your creativity. This is an artist's card, so maybe you're an artist and you're gonna start producing art again, but it's really, you're gonna allow yourself to start being hopeful and dreaming and dream again and connect to that inner creativity and that inner joy you have. What else do you have to tell us about the near future, Spirit? My Temperance. The King of Cups. All right, so, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, we've got 3 knights here coming in for you. We got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So 3 knights, and Virgo, you're gonna have more options than you can even foresee right now. So Virgo, very interesting. I think, you know, this past disappointment has kind of threw you for a loop and you're pretty sad about it, but coming in is a lot of newness, a lot of new options for you. You're gonna have, do you want to choose? I don't want to be cliche, but you're gonna have options between just choosing the Knight of Wands, that, you know, flirty, fly-by-night kind of relationship, a dreamy, you know, romantic kind of turbid relationship, or a solid relationship. It's really, honestly, it's going to be up to you. Either way, one of these people is going to turn into the King of Cups for you. So I see a relationship coming in to you in the near future. If we're talking romance, this is a relationship coming in for you, Virgo. And this is also the universe just protecting you and kind of having your back. So I am getting 2 stories here. This is definitely a relationship for some of you. For some of you, this is not a relationship, it's a situation. It's like a contract, or I'm not even getting a job. I'm getting like maybe a project that you were really hoping would go off the ground, get off the ground. And you just got bad news about it and you realize that it isn't. If that's the situation, the way that the project was going to go forward for you in the past, that's over with, but you're going to have new options, new ways to bring this forward in the future. Okay? For your advice, we have the 7 of Cups, which is, you know, a lot of fantasy options, and the Fool. Clarifying that, we have the Queen of Swords. So it's going to really be important for you to focus and to see through the illusion of things, okay? For some of you, 7 of Cups is saying that you're drinking too much. Maybe you're eating too much. You're definitely drinking too much, overindulging in fantasy escapism. You know, you're going to need to cut that out so you can focus. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords energy is in your advice position, clarifying the Fool and the 7 of Cups. So the Queen of Swords is saying you're going to need to focus, get clear, make some decisions. Please clarify the Queen of Swords for our advice. Card Spirit, please clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Pentacles, Queen energy, so you have a lot of self-care energy coming in, and a lot of like the need to, your advice is really to focus on yourself, so, and nurture yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. Did I just call her the Queen of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of eating well. I feel like really this overindulgence that you've been doing, you're going to need to start exercising, start cutting down on the excess drink and food, and really focus on taking care of yourself and get disciplined, okay? You're going to need some discipline. Yeah, and the 4 of Wands, because your advice is to really look around you and see the support that is around you. You do have a lot of support from your friends and from the universe coming in, and you need to let go of the drama. Stop feeling like nothing works out for you. It does. It's just things want to work out for you in a way that you weren't considering. Sometimes we get so focused on having things go our one way that we block the possibility of anything else coming in. And so I feel like that's kind of where you were at. And now it's time to open up and let some new energy come in, Virgo. So where we started out kind of sad and kind of not, kind of stuck, things are going to be opening up for you soon. And it's, this is a week to 2 week spread. Yep, Ace of Swords, you're going to get that clarity of vision and you're going to be able to move forward. Ace of Swords is also that aha moment, a revelation. So revelation's going to come into you soon. You're going to see how to move forward. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, Virgo, because I'm really liking this. I think you're going to get out of whatever funk this was. If it wasn't a project, if it was romantic, you're going to have a lot of options coming in for you. So many options. You're not even going to, you're going to be like, where do these options come from? I just feel like a lot of options coming in for you, Virgo. All right, let's pull, we're going to pull this one oracle card from Nature's Whispers. I'm going to hold it up to the video so that you can meditate to it, because these cards are beautiful, and we're going to pull out a little bit, so we're so focused on our everyday existence. Let's see what Spirit has to say to us about where we're, a little bit of a bigger picture of where we're at. What advice do you have for Virgo, please? What advice do you have for Virgo, Spirit? These cards stick together sometimes. I have to make sure. Okay. I have to make sure they're not stuck. There isn't one stuck behind there. All right, you got hope and happiness. So take a look at this card. Meditate on that card, see what it's saying to you. But I think it's pretty obvious. Hope and happiness. It's kind of what we were saying. You need to let go of past disappointment and have faith that your happiness is coming. So have hope, because it's definitely coming towards you. I'm going to put this card right here. Let's see if I can get it to stand up. Well, maybe I'll just do that. You can see it. Nah, I'm being lazy, right? Let's just hold it. Let's just hold it up so you can look at it back there. All right, I'm going to pull another card. This is a new deck that I've gotten. I'm just going to experiment with you, Virgo. I've been using these in the last couple of videos. I don't know this deck too well, and I'm just getting a feel for it. So we'll see what message it has for us here tonight. What message do you have for Virgo? This is called the Blue Messiah Oracle cards. Blue Messiah Oracle cards. And I got them because they're blue. I'll be honest with you. Blue being my absolute favorite color. Anything that has the word blue in it, I'm all for it. So Blue Messiah Oracle cards, what advice do you have for our beautiful Virgos? All right, you got the Visionary. Okay, this sounds really good if this is a project-based issue that you've been feeling sad about and lacking confidence in. Let me put this card right here. The Visionary, number 31, 3 and 1 being 4, 4 being a real solid foundational number, if you're into numerology at all. All right, I'm going to read from the book for this because I want to make sure that I don't give you the wrong interpretation of this card. So this card says, the Visionary, the secret of change is to focus all your energy, not fighting the old, but on building the new. I love it when the cards reinforce each other because as your advice, you had the Fool card, and this is telling you to focus on building the new. So it's just beautiful. All right, before you were born, you envisioned a world of peace, oneness, and love. You saw yourself as being of service to humanity, to guide souls through this time of transition and evolutionary change. If you have drawn this card, Spirit wishes to remind you of these powerful visions residing in the blueprint of your soul. These visions that pull on your heartstrings may not always be easy to carry, especially in an environment that does not support or nurture your visionary path. Have faith for as you continue to spiritually evolve, the world you once knew, with all its distractions and constraints, will fade away. Paradigms of the old world that don't support your vision will disappear, and make room for you to build upon what is truly in your heart. Synchronistic doors of opportunity will open, and support from souls who embrace your vision will appear. Wow. I mean, look at all the nights that are coming into your near future. Okay. Synchronistic doors of opportunity will open, and support from souls who embrace your vision will appear. Do not allow doubt or limiting beliefs to hold you back. Each time you dream and envision a better world, you break down the many concrete barriers that exist today. Trust in your ability as a visionary leader and create the dream that is in your soul. Keep moving forward with steps that support your vision. The chakras associated with this card are the heart and the third eye. Your exercise is to create a vision board with pictures and affirmations about your dreams. What you focus on will expand. The affirmation is, I am grateful as I watch my visions unfold and manifest into reality. I am grateful as I watch my visions unfold and manifest into reality. Well, Virgo, pretty powerful reading, pretty good, I'm thinking. So let go of the past, let go of those past disappointments and confusion that's been holding you back, and take that leap. Visualize what you want, make it happen. You've got a lot of aid coming to you, and you're going to be connecting to Source, helping you move forward. All right, I hope you found this helpful, and as the candle is burning out, perfect timing, we will end this video. Love and light, and I'll see you next time.